So let's get straight into it. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. this morning to record this episode, and it's currently 12 o'clock. All right? So that just goes to show what happened in this episode. Let's get straight into it because I am fuming right now. As you can see the table, it might look a little bit different. Number one, because we're at the Napoli match, but also number two, there might be some different results. And that's because, now as you know, FIFA 22 has the brand new, well, not the brand new autosave feature, but the autosave feature that it says autosave and quit, and you guys know that, or a lot of you may know that there's actually a bug going around about the autosave messing up the save files, but I never actually use the autosave. I always make sure to manually save. As you can see, I do have a couple of different save files. I usually have two, where I do it at the end of every episode, and then I have a temporary one just in case the game crashes or something like that. Better to be safe than sorry, and for some reason it just decided not to save. I checked my console storage, I checked my cloud storage, it was just not there. So we were starting, I had to go and sign Salvatore Sirigu, and I don't know if I paid more, I don't know if I paid less, but you saw him in that last episode. He was great, and I wanted him, and he helped out, and he's gonna help out from now to the end of the season, especially maybe if Mirante, if Magna gets injured. Also, if you don't feel like watching this recap where I go ahead and replay the games, you guys can skip. You guys can skip immediately. Sorry, I was checking my phone. You can check in the chapters. I'm getting all confused while trying to talk over and do 75 million different things. But Milan Empoli, I played these games once. If we won, we won. And if the score lines change from last episode where Benacer scored that fantastic goal, and now it's like he didn't score it. So it's a little bit frustrating. But Teo, from a good run by Auge, scoring in the 24th minute. Like I said, guys, if you guys would like to skip this and actually get to the episode, you guys can. I'll put it in a chapter down below. But honestly, it's gonna hurt the video if you try and skip past this. It's gonna lead to less watch time, so hopefully you guys stick around. It's only about 6-7 minutes, and then we get to the action of today's episode. And that also brings me to another point. I'm gonna show you something that it's not the biggest deal in the world, and I would completely understand. But as you can see on my YouTube studio, it says regular viewers are choosing to watch this video less often than usual, contributing to 9% fewer views. I get it, 9% is not massive, but it's a little bit frustrating because I put so much hard work into this, and I see the trends. Whenever I put out an episode, signing a player, that one gets smashed with views. But any other episodes throughout the seasons, that one goes down in views. And when less people are clicking, there's less interaction, there's less algorithm. I really don't know, but it's just all sorts of things. And as you can see, this little curve over here, it's got 4,452 views since it was published at the time I'm recording this. Typically, I get 4,900 and 6,200 and fewer views from YouTube recommendations because of Up Next, and a lower click-through rate from you guys, the viewers, leads to less, clicking from other people. So it hurts a little bit that maybe, and I fully understand, I'm sure you guys have lives, and I'm sure you guys can't make it to every episode, but if you could, and if you could watch it from the beginning and watch it all the way through, that would just mean the world to me. It would really, really help me out. And it is what it is. If you can make it, you can watch it. If you can't, you come back on your own time. Or if you just don't like me and this series anymore, then you don't have to watch it. But I'm just saying. As you saw also over there, in the last episode, we signed that guy Engström, the Swedish left back, whatever he was. Either way, he's not there anymore because the save files got corrupted. So, well, not corrupted, it just wasn't there. It just didn't save for some reason. But Milan Bologna, Rebic kicking us off in the 5th minute, scoring. Sirigu started in this one, and I'm showing a few highlights because he made a few big saves in this one. And Sandro Tonali going to be scoring in the 49th minute. It just continues to keep getting better. Zlatan going to be scoring in the 55th minute. And then in the 73rd minute, we've got Rebic putting the nail in the freaking coffin with a 4-0 victory against Bologna. In the last episode, we had struggled. I had to jump in. And in this one, we just had a great time simulating, as I went also ahead and put the exact same lineups as last episode. And I did one thing different from this game. I actually wore our white kit. So it was a little bit confusing in the last episode playing against Barcelona. Like, the kits didn't look like they clashed, but then when I actually got into the game, who's texting me? When I got into the game, it just looked a little bit weird. But honestly, we had the same success we had against Barcelona in this game than we had in the last episode. Just we didn't have to struggle that much, as Asensio with some great dribbling here gonna find Davide Calabria trying to send in Rebic. That one's gonna be grabbed by Ter Stegen. I'm trying to show as many highlights. Maignan making some big saves in this game to really help us out. Pogba with a header that just flies over the ball. Theo with a good steal off the defender, and he's away. Rebic looking to find, there's Vlahovic in there, and look who he's gonna find. He's gonna find Marco Asensio. He got robbed in the last episode when he smashed it off the post like 2 or 3 minutes into the game, and he gets his goal here to take the lead in the first half. But Barnes just charging through. Tomori's nowhere to be found. He gets there. Maignan getting a touch to it, and this was a goal that I was just like, okay, this could have either gone in or either been saved, but Maignan fingertips it into the back of the net. And then around the 70th minute, Benacer going to find Theo Hernandez. Rebic giving back to Theo, and look who he's gonna find all the way at the back post. It's gonna be Jens Petter Hauge, and he's gonna kill off the game. 2-1 victory. And I saw a comment about Auge. He was on loan, but he came back, so I decided to use him. And he's a player that I didn't really like Milan letting go in real life, so that's why I wanted to use him. And yeah, that's how I recreated the games. I won all 3 of them. And now let's get to the episode. So yeah, with all that, it's led us here. Lazio on top with 12 points. Same thing with Torino. So there's nothing much more I can do about that. I played the games and tried to recreate the results. I played them once. If I would have won, that would have been the result. And it's exactly that. As Empoli 2-1, Bologna 4-0, Barcelona 2-1, and that goal from Benacer just got cancelled out because apparently the freaking saves didn't want to work. I am so frustrated that this episode should have taken... I should have been already done, recorded, edited, and everything, but no, it has to happen. Napoli, 18th place. Yeah, we're going to try out this formation. I'd like to see if maybe a 3-5-2 with Vlahovic, Ibrahimovic can work. We still do have Theo. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the right-hand side. We might need to bring on Calabria at some point, or even Salamakers, because he's just better defensively than Asensio. But in attacking, we're going to attack with Theo and Asensio going back. Theo Hernandez is going to come back, so it's going to be like a 4 at the back. I'm hoping this is going to be all right. I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to experiment with some different formations. And Napoli down in 18th place. Also, the stats of the players have changed, so it's just... everything great about that last episode just gets completely negated because... And I know it was a problem with auto-saving, but not when I manual save, and I have like 4 different saves, and none of them freaking save. So I had to replay those games, and it made this episode so much longer than it should be. Vlahovic, Ibrahimovic up top together. Can't wait to see what those guys can do. And look how high up Theo's going to play at the back here. Romagnoli, Tomori. This might be poor for our fitness because we're going to be playing 3 center backs at all times. But you know what? I think this can be all right. It's going to give Calabria a rest. I'm happy to experiment with different formations, see if these can work. Right now, it seems like we're just controlling the ball as well as we can be. Every loose ball. Yunus. Can anybody, like, he missed, but What are even goalkeepers sometimes? Also, if anybody realizes, no, I'm not wearing headphones. Because I realized half the time I wasn't even listening to the game audio. I just had headphones on. Good ball into Yunus. Kier. Good block. The only thing, we might be out of position a lot more. Romagnoli, great challenge. Catch up to Insigne. I'll muscle him. Good stuff by Tomori. Referee's going to play advantage. Don't think there was a foul there, but we'll work with it. And Tomori, another good block. And apparently not. It's a foul. Fabian injured. Ball gets whipped in. Zlatan's there doing some defending. Tonali. My players have high stamina, so constant pressure might be alright to play with. Asensio. What in the hell was that? Alright, regroup. Off a pass that he literally gave to himself. Zlatan asking for it. Ibrahimovic gonna go back. Tomori. Theo. You drop it in for Vlahovic. Keep going, Theo. Keep going, Theo. Take the shot, Theo. That's a good save by Merit. Vlahovic and Theo linking up there. It's going to be a corner for Milan. We've got Zlatan. We've got Vlahovic. It's going to be none of those. 2 substitutions. Rebic for Zlatan. Brahim off. On comes Auge. You know how much he can create, Auge. Especially that last episode against Barca, but his assist is completely annulled because of the save issue. Asensio moves to the middle. I usually move him to the middle, and he really does well. Vlahovic, yeah, Auge, but Tonali's gonna take. Sandro, Auge, 2 options in there. Rebic included. It's gonna be Vlahovic. Good save by Merit already. Auge with a dangerous ball, creating a good chance for Dujan, who gets to the end of that header. Nicely done by Tomori. Good stuff by... That's shoulder, referee. That's definitely shoulder to shoulder. Referee seeing otherwise. Another change. Probably our next change. Maybe Kessie can drive through. Should have made it now. Should have made it now, but it's too late. Magnan, you gotta get to that one. Now let's bring on Kessie for Tonali, because Tonali's tired. He's gonna get forward, Kessie. 10 minutes left. We got a tightly contested game here. Theo, good header away. Right back to them. And of course, everything finds the top corner, man. Bergfine, 1-0 Napoli. Keep going, Dusan. Keep going, guys. Keep going. A foul against yeah, shoulder to shoulder is always a foul, apparently, to the referee. That's going to be a loss. Might have been a mistake. Unless Benacer. Rebic. Vlahovic. He's onside. Good ball to Dujan. Dujan needs to finish. Okay, 1-0 loss. Already this episode has pissed me off. But we pushed through. That's going to be a no-go on the constant pressure. That is definitely going to be a no-go on the constant pressure. Thought it might have been cool. We're going to start Salamakers. We're going to go Gabia. In this one, it's... I think they're in 3rd place. Who has the most fitness? It's gonna be Tomori. Teo's tired. Balotore has actually stopped growing, so... Domenico Berardi, the captain, Consi. I don't really see a team that could maybe be in 3rd place, but it's still early days in the season. Milan, Sassuolo. We need this victory, especially after that disappointing loss to Napoli, where Vlahovic maybe could have got us the 1 point at the end, but... straight at the goalkeeper. And then he just slides through it. Magnan with the punch instead of the grab. Kessie. Rebic, just get this clear. Because, okay, find Salamakers. Alexis. He's got a man to beat. He's got a man to beat, Salamakers. You got 2 players to beat. Salamakers. All that. And then... the end in the final third couldn't get anything done, but Benacer, Yassin, Leao now, Rafael, Calabria trying to send him. They're so tight defensively. Tomori with the sliding effort, just missing out on that one. Magnan, come up and make a big save. He does, and then he's gonna freaking chip the goalkeeper. I cannot catch a break today with the recording, with this game, with everything. And we're 1-0 down. Oh, Magnan trying to find Rebic. Keep putting the pressure, Ante. Keep putting the pressure, Ante. Surprised the referee didn't call a foul there. Rebic, nutmegging the defender, Adli. Salamakers. That could be all started That could be all started by Magnan. Finding it. No, don't start Consi. Don't start Consi. Great save by freaking Consi. Kessi. Salamakers. Davide, go. Great ball into Davide. Rebic is going to be blocked again for the 9 billionth time today. He's going to go back to Leao instead. Rafael. Rebic. Great passing this. Great passing this as Rafael. Leao trying to score from a tight angle. Back to Adli. Yassin. Salamakers. Rebic calling for it and he's going to go. Yes. Salamakers. Leao. What just happened? Okay, Leao scored. What? What just happened? Who's texting me? I feel like this is a game for Vlahovic or Zlatan to come on. You know what? It's a game for Vlahovic to come on and he's going to score the header. Kalulu. Palotore. Fode. Leao. Pobega. The early ball into Vlahovic. The freaking save by Consi. I'm fed up. It's going to be a corner. Whipping in Salamakers. Gabbia's there. Matteo Gabbia. What a header by Gabbia. The delivery by Salamakers. I think that's Gabbia's first goal in this entire series. It pays to play the youth sometimes, guys. Not sometimes. It just pays to play the freaking youth. As Gabbia with a fine header. It wasn't Vlahovic to get the goal, but still a lot of time left in that. That is a picture-perfect header past Consi, who's been saving every single thing I throw at him. Fratesi. Davide. Nicely done by Davide. Salamakers. Yassin. Right back to Alexis. Keep going, Yassin. Oh, beautiful ball. Adli now. Vlahovic. Get in behind. Vlahovic. The power behind that header. Putting it past Consi. He got a touch to that one. He freaking got a touch to that one. But it finds the back of the net. Fratesi. Magnan beaten. It's unavoidable sometimes. It's literally unavoidable. It's touched by Leao. Right back in. Leao. Oddly the header. 3 minutes added on. 1 remaining. Consi down the field. And why is he telling everybody to calm down? This is dumb goalkeeping 101. And then he fires it straight to Rafael Leao. 3-2 victory. Vlahovic, Gabbia, and Leao scoring off a goal that I had absolutely no idea if it went in or not. I'm liking what I'm seeing though. Like I really am liking what I'm seeing. The teams in the top half of the table: Torino, Sassuolo, Udinese, and then you can see Napoli down in 15th. Their only victory was against us, so I'm happy to see that. Roma down in 12th, Atalanta down there, but Lazio, honestly, even last season they were great. Udinese, gonna be a simulated match because we do have the Champions League against Lyon coming up after that. Yeah, let's go again with the 3-5-2. Kessi, Tonali, Asensio, Rebic, Zlatan. Get these guys a warm-up for the next one. We're gonna simulate it, guys. If we need to jump in, we need to jump in. But I'm hoping, even though they're up in 5th, I thought the same about 18th place in Napoli, and they just took that game to us. Zlatan, Rebic. Okay, Silvestri. It's gonna be that again. Another corner that we jump in for. This time I'm scoring it. This time I'm telling you I'm scoring it. This time I'm scoring it. And what did I freaking do? I scored it. Zlatan. Another freaking goal. What a delivery. Look at that celebration. Run, Brahim. Oh, what a ball. Rebic getting to it. Kessi. Brahim. Rebic. Romagnoli. Adam staying in and continuing to play. Brahim. Finding Vitale. Great ball to Emmanuel Vitale. That's a goal for Vitale. Should have 2 on the season, but he gets another one here. He's growing nicely. And I'm loving it. Only 19 years old, guys. Great ball by Brahim. Now I'm doing the stupidity because I'm fed up. Jump to result. Okay, 2-0. Let's go. Lyon. Great victory. Vitale and Zlatan scoring. And Calabria drops so much if he does play in this 3-5-2. But you know what? What if we move him here? It's almost going to be like a 5-back. Okay, you know what? I think we could work with this. They're still going to get forward, but they're not going to drop. Teo's going to get as forward as possible. Leao, I'd like to play in this game. Maybe instead of Zlatan, we can go Leao and Vlahovic. He drops. Of course, but as an attacking midfielder, he doesn't. So let's start Zlatan and bring on... let's bring on Leao at some point. We're going to go Benacer and Sandro. Pressure on heavy touch with Magnan in goal. Tomori, Kier, Romagnoli. We need to just be wary because we do have Inter next, a derby. Love to see what these two strikers can do up top. Boateng and Klosterman at the back. That's going to be a quick center back to try and get around. I saw that it was actually Jerome Boateng. I didn't know which one it was, but it's Jerome Boateng. So you know what? They've got themselves a decent little squad here. Klosterman at the back. They do have that Brazilian that I was looking at, Guimarães. In midfield, Vlahovic and Zlatan. Last time we played them together, and last time we played this formation where we actually played, we ended up losing, but I think it's due to that constant pressure. It's a cool way to play. I really like the constant pressure, and this guy's name is RDT. Romagnoli, Teo, Brahim, go Teo. The pass was not a good one, but Teo Hernandez trying to make it work. Vlahovic is there, Vlahovic is there, Vlahovic is there. 1-0 up. Teo, Vlahovic. Great ball by Brahim to find Teo. And we're 1-0 up, guys. Even them, they like to attack with a lot of players. Vlahovic. Tonali puts him in... Yo, referee, how is there not a foul on that? I don't understand what I need to do to get a foul called against the freaking AI. Kier, get this as far as possible. Man, shirt pulling, leg pulling, face pulling, and no foul. Toko Ikambi. Guimarães. Shaqiri. Good save, Magnan. Just trying to give this game to them. We went up early, so they had to give them at least something. Magnan with the punch. Toko Ikambi, thought that was in. Really thought that was in. That's another fine save by Magnan. Keeping us in this one. Shaqiri. Whipping in. Romagnoli's there. Get this away, Alessio. 1 minute added on. Didn't even realize we're almost at the end of the first half. Good interception by Teo. Zlatan. Dusan. Can he send him? The touch by Dusan is poor. And that's the end of the first half. Vlahovic with the goal. Magnan saving us at the other end. I don't like when I need to like pull neck muscles playing a game. Like I don't know what to do half the time. Man, I'm always on the edge. That's not for Benacer. I put way more power than that. But we make it work. I don't know how many times I have to say we make it work whenever the pass doesn't go where I want it to. It's like they do skills, my guys are all confused. I do a fake shot, then they read everything. Nicely done by Davide. Vlahovic. Zlatan. Ibrahimovic. And play Calabria. Lovely ball. Davide. Options in there. Brahim. Tavernier. Tried to put it through Benacer. Not the right idea. Ibra. Finds Vlahovic. And he's through on goal. Dusan. Vlahovic. Can he finish? What a ball by Zlatan. That's why I wanted to play them together. And Dusan Vlahovic with a brace in the Champions League. 2 goals in 2 games. Both coming right now. And when he was away on goal, guys, there was absolutely nothing stopping him. What a fine finish by Dusan. I think 4, 5, 6 goals on the season. RDT. What kind of initials are those? Toko Ikambi. The pass, the minute it gets on their foot, it's right away to the player in support. My guys take 55 minutes to decide what they want to do. Look at these passes. Sometimes, man, doesn't make sense. Calabria. Mendes. Shaqiri. Nice pass. Great save, Magnan. What passing. Now we're bringing on Asensio. We're bringing on Rebic for Zlatan. And Zlatan and Brahim. Get this away. Magnan the save. I didn't even realize where the ball was because I was all preoccupied by who was coming on. Magnan. Can he send Teo? The amount of times we've done this. Teo. Dispossessed. It's alright. He was running out of legs there. Teo. Rebic. Ante. don't know what kind of a touch that was by Ante. Benacer. Asensio. Rebic now. Rebic looking for a strike from outside. Would have been a great goal to score. Nice pass. Magnan beaten, but can't find the back of the net. Just hitting off the side netting. Benacer. Rebic. Asensio. Vlahovic. Can he score a hat-trick? He can! Dusan Vlahovic with a hat-trick in his second Champions League match for us. Asensio with the assist. Like I said, guys, the depth in this side is real. We have Brahim to start, and then another big player comes on like Asensio, but then we play them in the 4-2-3-1, and they put together. That one just off of the foot of Lopez, but Vlahovic stays composed. That's why we're training his composure. That is a fantastic victory, guys. Vlahovic with all 3 goals, getting himself the match ball. Dusan Vlahovic, 3 goals for Vlahovic. What a fantastic game for the young Serbian. All this to say, we got him for 35 million. I guess that's because his contract was expiring. 15 points through 6 games in the Serie A with a disappointing loss to Napoli, Milan, and Barca at the top of Group E. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. I think he's also the top goal scorer. He's actually not. Okay, never mind. I was completely confused. But Vlahovic getting himself a good amount of goals. 7 games, 7 goals. Zlatan 2 and 3. Auge 2. Rebic 2. Tonali, Asensio, Teo, Gabbia, Leao, Vitale with 1 each. Obviously, it's going to look different than that last episode. But what do you want to do? If you guys have enjoyed this episode, you guys can leave me a like down below. I've been trying to do this video since 6 a.m. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you next time.